Hello believers! In this video we are going to know all the best players that you should claim from this captain's event in FC Mobile. Not only that, we are also going through all these topics. 1. Pack which is giving 111 rating players to many FC Mobile users. 2. Top 10 best players to claim from this captain's event. So, believers, as always, the video is going to be informative, and make sure you have subscribed to the channel, plus turned on the notification bell icon for more amazing contents like this. For now, let's begin with point number 1, Pack, which is giving 111 rating players to many FC Mobile users. So bros, recently a lot of users are opening this festival Shanghai 108 to 111 rating pack, and I have observed a lot of users screenshot. They are literally getting 110 to 111 rating player from this 108 to 111 rating pack. That is because this pack has 53% chances of giving 108, 26% chances of giving 109, 13% chances of giving 110, and 6% chances of giving 111 rating players. Do not underestimate the 6 and 13% probabilities, because that is a very high probability, and that will give a massive supply of the 110 and 111 rating players, and the screenshot of many users in the community proves how many people are getting 111 rating players. You just see this video comment section. Many of you might comment on your pull if you have completed this 108 to 111 pack. Since I didn't get time to play the game, I have not opened it yet. One more thing I would like to remind you guys is observing the probability of this 3K Gems pack. You can see here, this pack probability on 108 is 12%, and you know how easy is it to get 108 and 109 has 6% chances. But still, sometime this pack also gives 109 easily, but 110 and 111 has very less chances. So bros, it is very hard to get 111 rating player from this pack. Now, that might also tell you or give you a rough figure on how deadly this pack might be in terms of giving higher rating players. So, I highly suggest you try out this 108 to 111. Now, it has just 2 days remaining to end, and you will not get that many tokens in case you haven't played this event that much, but still you can play this daily task section, which is live stream for a few minutes to get more Shanghai tickets. Let me know, bros. How do you feel about this Shanghai festival? I think this festival was a good move for esports, and rewards-wise also great. I will rate this event 8.5 out of 10 points. It's a biased rating, so if you guys don't mind, just rate this Shanghai festival out of 10 in the comment section. Now, let's move to point number 2, top 10 best players to claim from this captain's event. Before we select any players from this captain's event, a lot of you might ask me, is this the best time to claim captain's event cards? If yes, why? And if no, why not? That is totally dependent on the amount of shards you have. However, in most of the cases, it's okay to claim captain's event player. If you are the user who want to claim captain's event players and you have already amount of shards reached to claim the player that you want, then, yeah, you can definitely claim. However, some of you might be still collecting shards, so in such cases, I suggest you wait for the shards collection, but yeah, all the players from the event is already launched. So, yeah, this is right time to claim the players from the shards exchange in this captain's event. And in this captain's event, even tomorrow is the last day for the event. We have one more extra week remaining to completely end this event, so that is the reason we have 1 week more time to claim these players from the shards exchange. Now, to show you the worthiness of players, I will rate them out of 3 points, where 1 point means less recommended, 2 points mean mid-recommended, and 3 points means highly recommended. Now it's time to discuss those players one by one. Player number 10, Valverde, 111 rating center midfielder. Valverde is priced at around 1,250 shards, making him slightly expensive compared to other captain's event players. He has very good passing, dribbling, and pace, with a balanced work rate. Bros, the main issue is cost, as a high-cost CM is not always the best investment if you can wait for cheaper meta alternatives. He performs decently in attack and defense, but isn't considered a top meta CM currently. But still, he is quick and fast, so you will definitely get that impression on Valverde. Honestly, it was too easy to collect 1,250 shards from this captain's event, and bros, I didn't play the whole event, didn't complete this daily task, but still, I managed to collect 1,000 shards. So I don't mind wasting that much shards for him. I am recommending him 1.5 to 2 out of 3 for F2P users, and 1 out of 3 for P2W, or those who have a higher budget. Player number 9, Forlan, 111 rating striker. Forlan is a very cheap 111 OVR striker costing around 760 shards, as you can get exclusive 5% discount, and up to now, he is the cheapest 111 rating player in the game. Bros, his pace is very good, shooting is solid, and dribbling is smooth enough for quick attacks. However, you can't expect his dribbling to be the level of top meta wingers, but he is still very effective as a striker and can be deadly on counterattacks. Forlan is ranked around top 15 ST in current meta list, so for low-budget or F2P users, this is a must claim. For P2W players, he is not the top choice, but still usable if you need a budget striker. I am recommending him 3 out of 3 for F2P and 1 out of 3 for P2W, or those who can go for more than 1,000 to 1,500 shards. Player number 8, James, 110 rating right back. James costs around 650 shards, making him very affordable. He will come on just 618 shards, as this card also has 5% discount, and that is the same for all these Week 1 players, even in this Valverde. He is very fast, can dribble well, and has a decent attacking contribution. His cons are stamina and positioning. He might not always stay in defensive positions. James is speedy, has good passing, dribbling, defending, and physical. He lacks on 4 Stark skill move, which might be cons for many of you, but still, okay height and overall. As per the price, I am recommending him 2.5 out of 3 for F2P and 1 out of 3 for P2W, or those who can go for better shards cost. That's all for this Week 1 player, bros. You can go for Valverde, Forlan, and James. Other players don't look that good, and claiming other players might give you more cons, so I will suggest you bros to avoid them. Player number 7. Gareth Bale, 111 rating right winger or striker. Bale is a speed machine, bros, priced 1,500 shards. He can dominate on the right wing or even as a striker because of his insane pace, good shooting, and solid dribbling. His traits make him extremely dangerous on the flanks. For F2P users, Bale is highly recommended because of his speed and versatility. For P2W players, he is still a good option, but can be skipped if you have better wingers or strikers. You can see great traits like finesse shots and long shot taker on him. I am recommending him 3 out of 3 for F2P and 2.5 out of 3 for P2W. From this Week 2 of the Captain's event, Bale is the only player I will recommend to you, bros. Others all don't look that great. If you want to go for Maguire, I will not discuss him here. Player number 6, Dunga, 111 rating center defensive midfielder. Dunga is an incredible value pick if you need a strong CDM in your squad. He costs around 1,000 shards, which is very reasonable for a 111 rating player. Bros, he has solid pace, good defending, passing, and physical stats, and medium-high work rate that makes him cover a lot of ground in both defense and attack. Dunga also has 4-star skill moves, which is quite rare for a CDM, so he can help transition the ball forward effectively. In just 1,000 shards, you get a top 10 CDM option, which is amazing for F2P users. For P2W users or high-budget players, he might not be the most meta card, as better CMS are coming soon. I am recommending him 2.5 out of 3 for F2P and 1 out of 3 for P2W. Player number 5, Marquez, 111 rating center back. Marquez is a very solid, cheap beast option. He costs around 800 shards, which makes him one of the cheapest 111 OVR center backs in the game. Bros, if you are a F2P or low-budget player, Marquez is like a hidden gem. He has very good pace for a CB, strong defending, and his physical is decent for winning aerial duels. His work rate is medium-high, which is perfect for a center back who can cover more ground. Marquez also comes with traits like dives into tackles and long passer, which makes him useful not just defensively, but also for starting attacks from the back. He might not be a top 5 CB in the game, but in the price bracket, he's definitely worth claiming. I am recommending him 2 out of 3 in case of F2P users, where if you are P2W, then I will rate him 1 out of 3. Player number 4, Di Lorenzo, 110 rating right back. If you need a low-costly right back who is just insane, then Di Lorenzo is the best option. If you are going for James, then you might miss great defensive abilities on him, and James has very great attacking stats like pace, passing, and dribbling, but if you need defensive-focused right back with decent speed, then this Di Lorenzo is a great option. 122 speed, and his defensive ability plus height is great. At just a freaking 650 price, I will definitely recommend him 3 out of 3 for F2P, where for the P2W or those who can invest more shards, I will recommend him 1 out of 3. Anyway, if you need defensive right back, then he is good, and if you need attacking right back, then James is great. Player number 3, Park Ji-sung, 110 rating center midfielder. Park is priced around 800 shards, offering insane versatility. Bros, his 130 sprint speed for a CM is crazy good, and he can also play on wings if required. He has solid passing, dribbling, and stamina, making him effective in both defense and attack. For F2P users, this is a strong pick to boost your midfield performance. For P2W or high-budget users, it is okay but not mandatory if you have alternatives like Valverde or Dunga. I am recommending him 2.5 out of 3 for F2P and 1 out of 3 for P2W, or those who can go for a bit higher budget. Rest others are not that great in this Week 3. Now, it's time to discuss players from Week 4. Player number 2, Son Heung-min, 111 rating left winger. Son costs around 1,250 shards and is one of the fastest left-wingers in the game with 139 speed. His shooting is 127, dribbling 132, and he is considered top 3 to 5 left-winger in current meta. Bros, for F2P users, this is a top-tier choice to boost your wing play. For P2W players, he is still solid but may drop in rank in a few months as newer 112 to 113 OVR wingers arrive. I am recommending him 3 out of 3 for F2P and 2.5 out of 3 for P2W. Player number 1, Lautaro Martinez, 110 rating striker. Lautaro costs around 650 shards, which is extremely cheap for a striker of this quality. He has 124 pace, very good shooting, decent dribbling, and strong physical attributes that make him competitive in attack. Bros, he is ranked around top 10 to 15 strikers in the current meta. The only downside is that better strikers like Ronaldo or upcoming 112 to 113 OVR strikers will replace him soon. But for F2P or low-budget users, Lautaro is a reliable pick. I am recommending him 2.5 out of 3 for low-budget users and 1 out of 3 for high-budget players. Player number 0, Pulisic, 109 rating right winger. Finally, Pulisic is the best cheap beast in this captain's event. He costs just 450 shards. Bros, he has 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, insane pace, very good shooting and dribbling. His traits include finesse shot and flair, making him very dangerous in attack. The only con is low physical, but at this price he is highly worth claiming for F2P users. P2W users can take him as a filler while waiting for meta wingers. I am recommending him 3 out of 3 for F2P and 1 out of 3 for P2W. So bros, these are the top 10 best players from the captain's event. As always, the idea is to maximize your shards and pick players who fit your budget, team composition, and positions you need the most. Some cards are cheap and effective, others expensive but worth it for hardcore collectors. Anyway, believers, for more deep analyzed, top-notch, informative, and helpful contents like this, subscribe and turn on the bell icon. That's all for this video. I will meet you with the next one. Till then, your lovely host, Mr. Believer, signing out.